and BE are medians of triangle ABC. What is the meaning of median? If this is given, AD is median. Since AD is median, that implies I can say BD will be equal to DC. This is the meaning of median. Median is not always perpendicular or not perpendicular lines. It is bisecting the base, means the median drawn from this vertex A bisect the base BC into equal halves. BD will be equal to DC. BD is equal to DC. This part we are getting. Now the second part is that BE is also a median. BE is median means I can say that EC will be equal to AE. EC will be equal to AE. We are getting from here. Now, if I have to proceed the question, what is we have to prove? CF will be 1 by 4 of AC. CF, where is CF? This part will be 1 by 4th of AC. How we can prove it? We have to think that how we will be proving it. In the triangle it is given, in triangle, suppose in triangle I will be talking about, in triangle BEC, I am taking in triangle BEC. Here only one point, D I can say it is a midpoint of BC also. D is midpoint of BC, I can say that also we can say. Then if the theorem, converse theorem states that, converse of midpoint theorem states that if a midpoint or the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle is parallel to the other side, passes through the or bisect the third side, means it will be bisecting. In this triangle, if I will be saying that D is the midpoint, it is the line through this D is parallel to BE, as it is given that DF is parallel to BE. So it is given that DF is parallel to BE and D is midpoint. That implies, I can say, that implies from here F is also midpoint of EC. F is midpoint of EC by converse theorem, because D is the midpoint and D, line through D is parallel to BE. This is converse of midpoint theorem. So I can say from here EF, or I can say CF, will be half of EC. CF will be half of EC. Now about EC. E is the midpoint. From here I am getting E is midpoint of AC. That implies I can say from here that EC is midpoint. EC will be half of AC. EC will be half of AC. Now I will be putting the value of EC in this 1 by 2, and EC value is 1 by 2 of AC. That implies I am getting 1 by 4 of AC. So from here I am getting CF is equal to 1 by 4 of AC. So this is, we have proven. Now I will be moving to question number 10A. In question number 10A, we are going to discuss. In this question it is given ABC is a quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral E and F are midpoint. E and F are midpoint. Only these 2 points are midpoints. Now AB is parallel to DC. This part is parallel to DC, and this part is also parallel. It is given. These are, or we can make it. This is E and F. No information about E and F. So how to start proving, because G is midpoint of DC we have to prove, and EG is equal to half of AB plus DC. EG is this part. EG is EF plus FG. I will be taking. Then proof. I will be going directly to proof part. If I am taking triangle ADB, in triangle ADB, I will be getting a statement E comma F are midpoints of AD and DB. AD of AD and DB respectively. E and F are midpoints of AD and DB respectively. So from here I am getting the line joining E and F will be half of AB. That implies I can get EF is equal to half of AB by midpoint theorem. By midpoint theorem I am getting this. And the other thing I will be getting is EF is parallel to AB. Now, if I am saying this, F is the midpoint of one of the side. If I am saying now F is midpoint of one of the side, midpoint of DB. So from here, F is midpoint of DB. So from here I will be getting that G is also midpoint of BC. If I am talking in triangle BDC, in triangle BDC if I am talking, means F is the midpoint, and as we know that EF is parallel to AB, means FG will be also parallel, means I can say that EF is parallel to FG, so we can say that EG will be also parallel to AB. So by in this triangle I will be proving it by that if F is the midpoint and the line drawn through it is parallel to one of the side, it will be bisecting the third side by converse or midpoint theorem. For this part I have to apply converse of midpoint theorem. By converse of midpoint theorem. Then I will be getting one statement, Fg will be half of DC. This will be the statement I will be getting. This is equation 2 and this is equation 1. Now adding, as we know that EG is equal to EF plus FG. EG, where I will be finding here EG, this part is EF plus FG. I can put the value EF is equal to 1 by 2 of AB and FG is 1 by 2 of DC. Again I can take 2 as common. If I am taking 2 as common, means I will be getting AB, half of AB plus half of DC. So this only we have to prove. So once again I am revising from this part that E and F are the midpoints. Then I will be getting one statement that E and EF will be half of AB by midpoint theorem. Now we have to prove that G is also the midpoint. G is also the midpoint if I am knowing that in triangle BDC or BCD, in this triangle F is the midpoint and the line joining this is parallel to the base. So I will be getting that G is also the midpoint by converse of midpoint theorem, that if this is the midpoint and the line through this is parallel to DC, as I am saying that EG is parallel to AB, means EG is parallel to AB means it will be parallel to DC also, or FG will be also parallel to DC. That's why I am saying that FG is equal to half of DC. As this is the midpoint, FG will be half of DC by midpoint theorem. Now I'll be adding both the equations. EG is equal to EF plus FG. I am substituting the value EG is equal to EF is equal to 1 by 2 of AB and FG is equal to 1 by 2 of DC. Take common, then you will be getting the proof part. So this is question number 10 bit A. Now I'll be moving to question number 12. So we are going to discuss question number 12. This question is based on theorems on intercept. As I explained earlier, that theorems on intercept means if these lines are parallel, then this AC is a transversal, CD is a transversal and DF is a transversal. Now in the question what is given? G is the midpoint of CD. That implies I can get from here G is midpoint of CD, means I can say that CG will be equal to GD. CG will be equal to ZD. This I am getting. Now I have to find that BG. BG I have to find. If AD is given, AD is given to us is, what is the length of AD? AD is 6 centimeter. So BG, if G is the midpoint, that implies I can say that since G is midpoint of CD, by intercept theorem, I can say that B and E will be also midpoint. B comma E will be, that implies the B comma L will be midpoint. Or I can say that DC will be equal to AB or EF will be equal to ED. I can say that B, so it is the midpoint of AC and the other is E is the midpoint of DE respectively. I can say respectively means consecutively. B is the midpoint of AC and E is the midpoint of DE. Now if I will be taking in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, B and G are midpoint. B comma G are midpoint of AC and this G is the midpoint of CD. That implies I will be getting BG will be half of AD. BG will be half of AD in this triangle. I will be getting from a 1 by 2 into 6, which is coming out to be 3 centimeter. Now CF is this part. This is also a triangle. G is midpoint, E is also a midpoint. So G is given to us is 2.3 centimeter in triangle DCF. In triangle DCF, D comma E are midpoints of G comma E. Sorry, this is G comma E are midpoint of CD and other midpoint is FD. Then I am getting that GE is equal to half of CF. I have to find the value of CF. CF will be double of GE. From here I am getting 2 into GE is 2.3, which is coming out to be 4.6 centimeter. This is the value of GE, CF. Now the third part is AB. AB, how we can find the value of AB? If I am getting from here BC, BC is 2.4 centimeter, means AB will be, BC is equal to 2.4 centimeter, means AB will be equal to twice of BC, because this length and this length will be equal, as this B is also midpoint, G is also midpoint. Then we'll be getting from here 2 into 2.4, which is coming out to be 4.8 centimeter. This is AB. Now the last part is ED. ED is this part, and I am knowing the value of DF. E is the midpoint of FD. Here I will be writing B is midpoint of AB. Then I am getting this. Then BC, AB is equal to twice of BC. And the last part is I will be getting, okay, correction is there. B is the midpoint. B is midpoint of AC. B is midpoint of AC means BC will be equal to AB. BC is equal to AB, which is coming out to be 2.4 centimeter. As B is the midpoint, so this length and this length will be equal. Now the last part is ED. ED we have to find. This length is given. E is, since E is midpoint of DF. E is midpoint of DF. E is midpoint. So this length and this length will be equal. Or I can say that ED will be, this FD will be twice of ED. FD will be twice of ED. We have to find the value of ED. This is 4.4. This is twice of ED. So ED I will be getting from here is equal to 4.4 divided by 2, which is coming out to be 2.2 centimeter. So this is question number 12. So last part is that we have to find the value of E. Is the midpoint of DE. DF is the midpoint of DF. Then we are getting this length and this length is equal, as we have proven it by converse theorem. So we are getting from here ED is equal to 4.4 divided by 2, which is coming out to be 2.2 centimeter. So this is the summary of the entire chapter, or the chapter has been completed. So if you are having any doubt, you can ask us in our WhatsApp group or anything and try to solve the remaining questions.